Okay, dude, so I was dropping off the animatronic, right? And it just went ballistic. I don't know why or what or... Look, I know you won't get this message until your shift starts. Just complete your shift. I trust you. You can do this. Complete your shift and get out. Okay, dude, so I was dropping off the animatronic, right? And it just went ballistic. I don't know why or what or... Look, I know you won't get this message until your shift starts. Just complete your shift. I trust you. You can do this. Complete your shift and get out. Dude, you there? Come on, man, this isn't funny. Dude! Oh, Lord, no.
Withered BB was a character that was scrapped pretty early in development and ended up being replaced by Phantom BB. BB was a character that we really never saw the end of, just like with the toys, and that's what I wanted to do with this game. I wanted to finish the stories of the souls that were still trapped and the characters that we never really saw the end of. So, Withered BB never got anywhere past the concept phase. No models were ever made for him, nor was any programming made for him. What he would have done is he would have crawled out of the box in Camp 5, which if you look closely you can see has his head in it. He would have crawled out of the box, he would have entered from the left side of your office, and if you don't make him go away with the heaters, he would have disabled them. Like in FNAF 2, he'd sit in your office to kind of laugh as you waited your death. But here's the thing, I really don't like those awaiting death mechanics. Like in FNAF 2, he disables your flashlight. If you're not at 5 AM, you're not going to survive that run because Foxy's going to kill you. So you kind of just sit there awaiting your death, and it kind of takes the scare out of the jump scare. It just ruins the whole horror atmosphere as a whole. I think Phantom BB fits a lot better because when he disables your power, it turns back on, so there's still a chance for you to finish that run. So, yeah, that's Withered BB. Withered Yendo was a character that never saw the light of day. Yendo was one of those characters that we really knew nothing about. He was just an endoskeleton that appeared in Sister Location, and I wanted to expand on that a little bit, maybe add a little bit more to him as a character. Just like with Withered BB, no model was ever done for him, nor was any programming. His mechanics were never finalized, like with Withered BB, which I knew which direction I wanted to go with him before he eventually got scrapped. He would have been a last-minute addition to Night 6, and the first draft for his mechanic was that he'd appear at one of your 3 entrances and you use the heaters to get rid of him. But since you'd be using the cameras to watch Fazbear and Springtrap, I thought, okay, maybe that would be a little bit too difficult because you don't want to be watching for Yendo while you have the 2 Springlocks to worry about. And when you got to the 20 mode, you'd have everyone else to worry about as well, so he just felt like a nuisance more than a good addition. So then the second draft was that you'd hear him laugh. It'd be a deep, low, mechanical laugh because he's an endoskeleton. And then you turn on, I think it was the middle heater. But I had no way of telling the player, like, do the middle heater except with the tips in the game over screen, which were kind of randomly generated. And I didn't want the player to keep dying over and over and over until you get that tip and realize, oh, middle heater. Then it dawned on me that Mangle isn't in Night 6, so what will stop you from just leaving the heaters on? I thought maybe I'd add a mechanic to get rid of that, where if you left the heaters on for too long, Yendo would kill you anyway. Sort of like in FNAF 4, if you stay in one place for too long, you just get killed without really any reason. But I thought that'd be a little bit confusing to the player, like they just think, oh, I can leave the heater on. And then Yendo kills them, and they have to figure out, okay, what they do wrong. Then as a third draft for his mechanic, he wouldn't be in Night 6, he'd be in any night. He'd be a sort of Golden Freddy-like Easter egg, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Where you'd see him standing behind your desk randomly, and if you don't flip up the camera, he'd jump scare you and then crash your game. Eventually decided to just scrap him altogether because he seemed like an unnecessary addition, and after I got rid of him in Night 6, he really had no point in being in the game. So yeah, that's Withered Yendo.